wobble, 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 downtown Adrian J, back again in full effect. Next part, I'm going to jiggle around some stuff in my garage. If you remember last time I put the wheels up on the wall, and I've got over there another set of wheels which I was going to try and work out somewhere to put. I'm going to put them, mount them somewhere later on, but I need to do a little bit of a jiggery poker. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Got these lights I want to put up underneath here. Okay, I've got some sticky stuff. I've got to see how I can put this under here if I can. And what I'm going to do is, if you remember here, I had my tool boxes with my things here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off from here and mount it up there. At least try and work out some things. So let's crack on with that. I think previously I put some wall plugs up there. So now that is going to slip into there. Okay, so I just realised if I put all this stuff back, then I'm going to have a problem putting my lights up here. So what I've got is I've got these light units. Power LED light units. I got them from Home Depot. It's actually the same one that I have here. Now, they join together. Now you can either, you've got the original cable which comes up through here, which you plug into here, and it's got another port on the back here, which you can connect another one to. So you can either do one or two things. What you do is you put this like little doofer into there, and you need a special cable, an extension cable. Can you see this extension cable? Or they apparently should join back to back to back. So I've measured, and I'll be able to get 3 up there. Now I'm just wondering whether to put them actually on the cabinet. This is what I'm aiming to do. Put them on the cabinet, or I guess I could put it on the wall like that. But I actually don't want it shining that way. I want it shining downwards to kind of get the drift. So maybe even like that. But the cable at the end is kind of stuffed here. So I'm going to have a look to there. But I want to really put it underneath there so I can run the mains cable around the back there. Now, if I have these, because they kind of clip on there, it isn't really a heavy unit, so that's how it goes on there. And I guess I could drill into here. I don't know how hard it is to drill into this. I don't really want to put it on there. I guess I could, because basically what happens, it goes like this down. That makes a difference. But what I can do is I can put some of this double-sided tape. I've got some really good double-sided tape, and I can double-side tape that to there and see if there is an issue. But I'm going to have a little play around with it and show you the end result. And to fit these, as I said, you've got a little plastic which you take off from there, a cover. Basically you get these covers which you take off, and then you take it off there. So I'm going to have a little play around, and I'm going to show you the end result actually. Alright, okay, so what I've decided to do is put these on here, mount them, because I don't really want the lights to be seen. Well, they're going to be seen, but not really that much. And put them at the back because there's just not enough gap here for the cable. Well, there is, but it's a bit tight. And then if I have it here, then I really don't want it here. And you can see this kind of gubbins here. So I'm just going to put it on the side there, and let's just get that going now. So I put some tape on there, double-sided tape, and that's the little connector. Oops. And that's the connector, which should join them seamlessly. So let's try that. So there you go. I've just connected this to here. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run the cable around the back of here. I think it's probably not going to be long enough unless I can get, yeah, maybe I'll just plug it into, I don't know if you can see, into there. Run the cable around the back and just stick it on there. I'll see if I can put the others up. And as you can see, this slots in, so I'm doing it with one hand, can you see it slots in nicely? So I'm going to put some more double-sided and finish the rest of those. So yeah, that looks like a good job. There we go. We got 2 up. Now one more to go. Okay, so we come in, and I've got it wired up to there now. Switch it on. All my lights come on. Woohoo! That's cool. So what I'm going to do is I did take these pictures off. I may put them back on just for safekeeping. Move these wheels up against here, and then I'm going to put these up on here. Now I've got to go and get some dinner ready for Mary Lou, so I'm going to come back later on. But for you, it'll be just like that, so don't go away. Hey guys, before we crack on, I want to go down for an ad break. Well, it's not exactly an ad break, it's kind of a break from what I'm doing here. I want to talk to you about my keys, and particularly my garage key. You see there's some black stuff on there, and I'm going to tell you about this. On the garage is a lock. I changed the lock out maybe about a year ago or so. And recently I found that when you put the key in, try to turn it, you can't get the key in, it's a bit difficult to turn. So I just assumed that the key was worn. And I was going to try and get another key, but then of course I couldn't get another key from where I was going to get it from, so I just kind of put it off. And also we needed a spare key. So, because I've only got the one key, I can't find a spare, and we were going to get another spare key. But anyway, so I was thinking about this and kind of put it on the back burner. And then I saw a YouTuber who reminded me of something I hadn't done. C. Jane Drill. I've watched a few of her videos, and she's really pretty good. She explains things in a really simple, easy way for people who aren't au fait with things. And she actually reminded me of a little trick. Now with locks, you get all these kind of special lubricating oils and greases which people use, and you shouldn't, because basically it gums up the works. And to quote her, this is the lock, well not this particular lock, but the one outside, and I'll show you. This gets kind of sticky, and if you try and put anything in there, spray anything in there, it messes up. So on her video she said to use something like this pencil, because this has got a graphite, and that's a very slippery and slick. It's a good lubricant, which is what you should use in any locks. But let me show you something which I got a while ago for my daughter. Now my daughter was doing these soapbox derbies, you know, where you make these little things out of wood, and one of the tricks is you spray the axles with this graphite grease. Now I would say get a can of this. The reason to use this as opposed to in the video which Jane said, and there's nothing wrong with that, is that this sprays out and you can really get into the lock. So what I basically did was I sprayed, and I'm not going to do it now, I sprayed the lock, the key, sorry. Then I went outside and I sprayed, it hit in there and it hit there. And I'm going to show you how the lock works. It's 100 million times better. Now, also these railings were a bit sticky, so you use a special lithium grease in there, and that's fine, but I still find it a bit sticky. So guess what? I sprayed the inside here with a silicone grease, with that graphite grease, all the way up here. If you can see here, I've sprayed it in there. Now I'm going to go outside and show you. So as you can see, this is the lock. And I'm going to put this in here. It goes in easily. Look at that, how easy. And then, can you see how easy that turns? It was not even going in before, and it wasn't turning. And then, if you see, I'm going to turn this because I locked it. Oops. Put it in here. Turn it. I was right the first time. So this turns so much easier. And as I said, spray it right in the middle there. So, thanks Jane. So now I'm going to show you what I've done. Well, one, I've got my lights here, which is going to illuminate everything. So let's have a look, see what we're looking at now. So I managed to get all that crap off the floor, put the tyres up there. This is going to go, I just need to make sure this works fine. And actually probably in summer, I'm going to put this, folds up, put this in there, take it downstairs. So this is all going to be clear. I've managed to get everything on the side there. I think this works better with the lights here. I can see everything. And what I'll do is in summer, I'll take this all down and I'll take my time putting these up on the wall. I don't even know if I'm going to really yet at the moment, so I'll have to procrastinate about that a bit more. And yeah, I've only just got a few bits and pieces here ready for winter. And I think, really, that's about it. Garage project is coming along nicely. So, it's that time of the year, December, nearly Christmas. I'm probably not going to get another video out here this side of Christmas, this side of the New Year. So I just want to say a big Adrian J thumbs up, a very big thank you for staying tuned to my channel. If you've subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for liking the videos. I really appreciate that. This channel isn't monetized, so I'm not making a single dime on these videos. But I just like making videos so you can see either what to do or what not to do. So from yours truly, the beach. Oh, one thing I have to tell you, if you watched this before, on the 17th of December, that's a Tuesday, you'll catch me on CFRU 93.3 FM for my ultimate Christmas show. I'm going to be playing the best in Christmas classics in rock and roll. So stay tuned and lock into that. 93.3 FM, that's the far right hand side of your dial. The last in your dial, but most definitely the first in your heart. You know that's the doublest truth. And when I say 93.3 FM, that's 93.3 FM here in Ontario. I'm here in Mississauga, but we go out of Guelph. If you want to tune in and listen to my show, if you don't want to tune in at midnight, and I don't blame you, go to cfru.ca and you can download the shows from the archives. The show's called Jitterbugging. You're going to love it. I think I'm going to be on there next week. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But definitely 17th is going to be my last show. And then I'm off until February or March time. And have a bit of a break. So, if you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful naming after me, the BJ. Peace out, Unity. I love you like that. I'm out of here like a thief in the night. God bless each and every one of you. Have a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm gone.